What if I told you Mercedes just dropped a luxury SUV so well-rounded, so intelligently designed, and so effortlessly premium that it could quietly end the debate about what the best luxury SUV really is? The 2026 Mercedes-Benz GLE-Class isn't loud about what it's doing, but once you experience it, everything else suddenly feels like it's trying too hard. This isn't just another luxury SUV, this might be the one that finally gets everything right. From the very first glance, the 2026 GLE-Class makes a statement without begging for attention, and that's exactly why it works. It has that unmistakable Mercedes presence, confident, clean, and undeniably upscale. The proportions are perfectly balanced, the lines are smooth yet purposeful, and there's a subtle aggression in the stance that tells you this SUV means business. It doesn't chase trends, it sets them quietly, which somehow makes it feel even more expensive. What's dangerous about the GLE-Class is how it looks equally at home in every situation. Pull it up to a luxury hotel and it fits right in. Park it in your driveway and it still feels special every single morning. This is the kind of design that ages well, because it's built on refinement rather than gimmicks, and that's a big reason why it feels like an ultimate daily luxury SUV instead of just a showroom showpiece. Open the door, and this is where Mercedes starts flexing in a way that competitors can't easily match. The cabin doesn't just look premium, it feels intentional. Every surface, every button, every texture feels like it was chosen with care. Soft materials meet cool metallic accents, and nothing feels out of place. It's the kind of interior that immediately lowers your stress level the moment you sit down. And then your eyes land on the digital experience, and suddenly it's clear Mercedes isn't playing catch-up anymore, it's leading. The screens are large, crisp, and seamlessly integrated into the dashboard. But more importantly, they're intuitive. This isn't technology that overwhelms you, it works with you. You don't need a manual or a learning curve. Everything feels natural, which is surprisingly rare in modern luxury vehicles. Here's where the GLE-Class starts winning people over fast. It's luxury that actually works in real life. The seating position is commanding without feeling bulky. The visibility is excellent. Storage is smartly designed. This SUV doesn't punish you for choosing luxury, it rewards you with convenience. Every drive feels effortless, and that's exactly what a premium SUV should deliver. Let's talk about comfort, because this is where the 2026 GLE-Class quietly separates itself from the pack. The ride quality is smooth, controlled, and unbelievably refined. Rough roads fade into the background. Long drives feel shorter. Short trips feel indulgent. It's the kind of comfort that makes you look for excuses to drive more, just to enjoy the experience. Mercedes clearly obsessed over making the cabin a place you want to be, not just a way to get somewhere. The seats are supportive yet plush, designed for hours of comfort without fatigue. Whether you're commuting, road tripping, or stuck in traffic, the GLE-Class turns those moments into something far more enjoyable than they have any right to be. And the silence, this is something you don't fully appreciate until you're inside. Road noise is muted, wind noise is barely noticeable, and the cabin feels calm even at highway speeds. It's not just quiet, it's peaceful. This is the kind of refinement that makes the GLE-Class feel like it's operating on a higher level than most SUVs in its class. Then there's the technology, and this is where Mercedes starts playing a smarter game. The driver assistance features don't feel intrusive or overbearing, they feel supportive. The SUV helps you stay centered, maintain distance, and remain alert, but it never feels like it's fighting you. It's like having a co-pilot that knows when to step in and when to stay out of the way. What really stands out is how personalized the experience becomes. The GLE-Class adapts to you. It learns your preferences, your habits, and how you like to drive. This isn't tech for the sake of tech, it's technology designed to enhance daily life. And once you get used to it, it's hard to imagine going back. Performance is another area where the 2026 GLE-Class surprises people. This SUV moves with confidence, smoothness, and authority. Power delivery is refined, not aggressive, but always available when you need it. Whether you're merging onto the highway or passing slower traffic, the response is immediate and controlled. What's impressive is how balanced it feels. This isn't a sporty SUV trying to pretend it's a race car, and it's not a soft cruiser that feels lazy. It sits perfectly in the middle, responsive enough to be engaging, refined enough to be relaxing. And let's not ignore the fact that this SUV incredibly can handle more than just pavement, and Mercedes nails it. The GLE-Class is surprisingly capable when conditions change. Rain, snow, uneven roads, it handles it all with confidence. This isn't just a luxury SUV for perfect weather, it's built for real-world unpredictability. That versatility is exactly why so many drivers are drawn to it. You don't need multiple vehicles to cover different parts of your life. The GLE-Class adapts. It's comfortable enough for daily commuting, capable enough for weekend adventures, and refined enough for formal occasions. Few vehicles manage that range without compromise. Passenger experience is another area where the GLE-Class shines. Rear seat comfort is excellent, with plenty of space to stretch out. This isn't just a driver-focused SUV, everyone benefits. Passengers feel just as pampered as the person behind the wheel, and that matters more than most people realize. Cargo space is practical without feeling like an afterthought. Whether you're loading groceries, luggage, or gear for a trip, the space is flexible and easy to use. It's another reminder that this SUV was designed with everyday life in mind, not just luxury checkboxes. Now here's where things get interesting. The GLE-Class doesn't try to impress you all at once. It grows on you. The more time you spend with it, the more you notice the small details. The way controls are placed exactly where your hand expects them. The way the ride adapts seamlessly to different conditions. The way the interior still feels special weeks or months later. That long-term satisfaction is what truly separates an ultimate luxury SUV from one that just looks good on paper. Anyone can throw in flashy features, but not everyone can create a vehicle that feels consistently rewarding day after day. Mercedes understands that, and the 2026 GLE-Class proves it. There's also a confidence to how this SUV drives that's hard to explain until you experience it. It doesn't feel nervous, overly stiff, or disconnected. It feels composed. Everything happens smoothly and predictably, which builds trust between driver and vehicle. And once that trust is there, driving becomes effortless. This is also a vehicle that respects your time. Everything works quickly and smoothly, from the infotainment system to the climate controls. You're not waiting for systems to load or menus to respond. It's a small thing, but in daily use, it makes a huge difference. Another reason the GLE-Class stands out is how it avoids feeling outdated too quickly. Mercedes didn't overload it with gimmicks that will feel old in a year or two. Instead, they focused on timeless design, high-quality materials, and technology that's functional rather than flashy. That's why it feels like a smart long-term choice. And let's be honest, badge matters in this segment, and Mercedes knows how to deliver prestige without arrogance. The GLE-Class doesn't shout about its luxury, it simply embodies it. There's confidence in that restraint, and it's something many competitors struggle to replicate. Safety is another quiet strength. The GLE-Class is packed with features designed to protect you and your passengers, but it never makes you feel like you're driving a rolling computer. Everything operates smoothly in the background, reinforcing that sense of calm and control. As a daily driver, this SUV is shockingly easy to live with. It doesn't feel oversized, clumsy, or difficult to maneuver. Parking is stress-free. Visibility is excellent. It's a large SUV that somehow feels manageable in every situation, which is no small achievement. Fuel efficiency and overall efficiency also play a role here. Mercedes clearly put thought into making the GLE-Class as responsible as it is refined. You're not constantly reminded of the size or weight of the vehicle, it just works efficiently in the background, another sign of intelligent engineering. What really makes the 2026 GLE-Class feel like the ultimate luxury SUV is how little it asks of you. You don't have to adapt to it, it adapts to you. Your routine, your needs, your lifestyle. It's luxury that supports your life instead of complicating it. And that's the real secret here. While other luxury SUVs compete to be the flashiest, the fastest, or the most extreme, the GLE-Class focuses on being the best to live with. Day after day. Year after year. That's why so many people end up choosing it once they actually spend time behind the wheel. It's not trying to reinvent the SUV, it's perfecting it. And that's a much harder goal to achieve. The 2026 Mercedes-Benz GLE-Class feels like the result of decades of refinement, learning, and understanding what drivers truly want. So when you step back and look at the full picture, the design, the comfort, the technology, the performance, the versatility, it becomes clear why this SUV is being talked about the way it is. It doesn't dominate headlines with outrageous claims. It simply delivers, consistently and confidently. And that's why the 2026 Mercedes-Benz GLE-Class might be the ultimate luxury SUV. Not because it tries to be everything, but because it gets the important things exactly right.